What is going on, guys? I am back once again, and the Nuggets just beat the Suns. And real quick, I told you guys Shamet would not show out again tonight. He's a role player. Not a knock against him, but that's just what he plays better at home. That's just what he is. A lot of role players are like that, not just him. So not to bash on him, but that's what it is. He's a role player. I do expect him to have like a really good game at home. But yeah, other than that, man, I knew he wouldn't have that same type of night. One play I do want to talk about, there's not really much to complain about because obviously we won. But one thing that I do, so I'm looking at my CPU usage and stuff. That's why I'm looking over here. I tried to make this video earlier, but for some reason OBS was freezing up a lot. So I'm like, all right, let me take a break here to see what's using up my CPU. Looks like everything is good to go now. So yeah, what I wanted to talk about was the play where I think it was in the second quarter or late first. Christian Braun got a clean block on Devin Booker. I might even have to pull up the replay for this one because it was a clean block. If you play basketball, and a lot of people who don't play basketball are gonna say, no, that was a foul, blah, blah, blah. It was not a foul. If you play basketball, you know that's how you defend a shot. Christian Braun went straight up, jumped straight up. Devin Booker crashed into him. Christian Braun went a little bit forward, got all ball, no contact, and it was just, it was such a beautiful block. And I felt like that kind of took the wind out of the sail for Denver. There was such a momentum shift because it went from a super good, clean. It was a legit clean block. I'm not gonna say that the refs were correct because they weren't on that one. That's the only foul that I really want to call. Was that, yeah, Christian Braun had a clean ass block on Devin Booker and they called the foul, and it was a bullshit call. That was just, I don't even know what's the word. That was a textbook. That was a textbook block. It was one of the cleanest blocks I've seen all series, and it was just, yeah, it was a shame the refs called that. I don't know why they called it. It was clean. If I was Coach Malone, he didn't even use a challenge or anything. I would use a challenge right there because that was a clean block. But yeah, that one irritated me. Let's see, Joker had a triple double. Of course, Bruce Brown showed up, 25 points. I wish he would be more aggressive like that. He was actually hitting threes too, so it was a good game for Bruce Brown. And actually, yeah, let's talk about Bruce Brown for a bit because he didn't do a lot when we were in Phoenix. And he still has those plays where I'm just like, what are you doing? Like he does those a lot where he's just like, he'll do a play and I'm just like, he'll turn the ball over, or like he'll dribble it off his foot, or like just something dumb like that where it was unnecessary. He didn't need to do it, and it just kind of goes out of bounds and we lose the ball. But then he goes out there, he plays really great defense and he scores 25 points. So I'm like, I guess I could live with one bad play, as long as the rest is good, But so there was that. Who else did good? MPJ. Thank you. See, and that's what I meant. Like, MPJ didn't really score a lot towards the end, but he has such a, like, he shot so well at the beginning. The thing is that when he's shooting really well, that opens up the space for everybody else because everyone's going to be worried about MPJ. And that opens up the floor for Jokic, opens up the floor for Murray, opens it up for Aaron Gordon. Like, when MPJ is hitting his shots as efficiently as he was, it's just what it is, man. He's just, like I said, people will gravitate towards him. They'll be checking for him to see where he is, and it opens up the floor for everyone else. So he was hitting at the beginning. Thank God they got him going early. And when he gets going early, puts us up a big lead in the first quarter, it gets us going. That's why I'm like, MPJ needs to show up. He finally did. He did really well. Jeff Green, still not sure why he's there. But then, well, so he does have some nice cuts. He did have some nice cuts. I'll give him that. His 3-point shooting is sus. But he did have some really nice cuts and stuff. Jamal Murray, if I want to bitch about the bullshit call that they had for Christian Braun, Jamal Murray with that out of play with Shamet. If you guys recall, I believe in the first game when Jamal Murray went off, He was literally looking at the ground saying, he can't guard me. Like, you can look it up. He was saying, like, he can't guard me. But it hasn't really happened since. Like I said, usually when Jamal Murray pops off, he's hitting his threes as well. And he's not hitting his threes lately. So he says like he can't guard him, but I haven't seen, I mean, he has the good like 28-point game and stuff like that, but like it's not as explosive, and it's not like it's just what do they call it, Murray flurry? It's not one of those. But guys, notice my head is like always tilted like this. This just feels odd to me, but it's straight. Fuck. Anyway, so yeah, he had a little chippiness with the Shamet at the end there. I don't know what he was thinking when he kind of got, I don't know if he got hit in the jaw or something, but like he just decided to grab Shamet and pull him, which was an obvious foul. The refs missed it. I don't know how they missed it, but they fucking missed it. It was a foul. I'll be the first to admit it. Suns fans, that was a foul. Yeah. The one with where Shamet hit Jamal Murray, I wasn't even thinking, where's the foul? I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking, Murray, why the fuck would you shoot that? That was my thought. I'm like, I don't know why he shot that shot. He got hit in the mouth. It was like, oh, and then kind of just threw it up. I'm like, what are you doing? We could get a better shot than that. What the fuck is that? So yeah, and then he retaliated, grabbed Shamet, and then it was just kind of like a little chippiness. It was kind of funny. It was a foul on Murray though. That should have been called. And the one that I want to talk about was the technical on Bruce Brown. I don't understand that because, okay, Suns fans, you have Chris Paul on your team. He's done shit like that before, where he goes to a team's huddle and just kind of stands there. Like him, like LeBron James will do it. Like literally, like NBA stars do that sometimes. They'll stand right next to the huddle, and they'll just kind of listen in. That's what Bruce Brown. Oh no, because there have been players that will like legit like listen in. Like I think it was like Chris Paul and Rajon Rondo or something like that. Like they would like lean in and like just like listen in to the little huddles. That's what Bruce Brown was doing. But for some reason he got a technical. I don't remember Chris Paul or LeBron James or anyone like that getting a technical when they did that. But I don't understand the technical on Bruce for that. It's not like he was like, you know, pushing people and like Kevin Durant with the Nikola Jokic got inspiration from the Suns owner over there with that playoff back. Don't get me wrong, Kevin Durant did push him hell of a lot harder than Jokic pushed the owner. But yeah, Joker's not a small guy. Joker is 7 foot tall, like 260 pounds, some shit like that. He's a big boy, and he just flops back. I'm like, okay, like obviously Durant shouldn't have pushed him. Like NBA players have done that in the past. They've done it before. I don't know why. I still don't know why Bruce Brown got a tech. I don't. Like I said, I've seen NBA players do that before, and the refs let them do it. I don't know why Bruce got a tech. I thought Kevin Durant should have got the tech for shoving Jokic like he did, because he doesn't need to do that. But like I said, I've seen players do that before, where they go into the huddles, and I've legit seen other players like a Chris Paul. I think it was Chris Paul. I really want to say, because that's some shit Chris Paul would do. Let's be real. Like Chris Paul would just, or like, you know, he would just stand there in the huddle, or I've seen them like looking at the coach's board, just like, you know, other team. Like, so I'm just like, it's happened before. I don't know why Bruce got the technical. That makes no goddamn sense. It wasn't even a timeout. I think it was when Booker was shooting, was it a technical, or no, he was shooting 2 free throws or something. So it wasn't even a timeout. It was just like they were huddling up during a free throw. And so Bruce Brown was like, fuck it, I'm going to go over there and listen in. And for some reason he got a technical. It made no sense to me. Again, I don't get it. But those are like the main points that I want to go over. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I don't think we're gonna win Game 6. I think it's gonna go to Game 7 in Denver, and Denver better take care of home court. This is why I wanted the 1 seed. This is why, like, towards the end of the season, I was like ranting. I was getting pissed off when we lost games at the end because I was afraid we were gonna lose our 1 seed. This is why we haven't won a game in Phoenix yet. and it'd be nice if we did, if we won game 6 over there, but I don't think we are. So hopefully we could go out, be the aggressor, like Jokic said. Like Jokic said, he said that we're playing really aggressive tonight, and which they were. They're playing super aggressive from the jump, which is a sight to see. It was great. They need to do that in Phoenix, but with the Phoenix crowd behind them, I don't think they. I'm just trying to be realistic. I don't think the Nuggets will win Game 6. I think the Suns will, and then they'll go to Game 7. Where so far Denver's undefeated in the playoffs at home. So we're what now? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 6-0 at home. So not to jinx it, knock on wood. It's a pretty good chance that we're gonna win that Game 7 though. We just gotta come out and play hard. Devin Booker is human. He missed actually more. So, oh yeah, in the second quarter. Oh, I do want to talk about how we were in the bonus like 7 minutes into the second quarter, or yeah, it was 5 minutes into the second quarter. That bugged me. I even told my sister, I was like, I hate when there's a team that's so early into the bonus. That bugs me. But you know, that, and then the fouls. There were a lot of fouls in the second quarter. Like I know, we made like what 17 points. The second quarter was abysmal. It was disgustingly gross. It was ugly, dude. It was just I at one point I'm like, dude, does anyone out there even want to score? We were settling for so many jump shots. We had so like, it bugs me because we were shooting so many jump shots, and I'm like, bro, we're shooting like 20%. Can someone please just drive it in, be aggressive, and take it to the hoop? Please, any fucking buddy. Like, good God. And then I swear we almost had more turnovers than we had points. So that was, the second quarter was just bad, man. Like we were up like 35 to like fucking 23 or some shit like that in the first. And then we just scored 17 in the second. I'm like, what is happening? So that was a little bit irritating. I'm glad that they pulled it back together and they're like, all right, let's play for real. So yeah, like I said, my prediction, we're gonna lose Game 6 and we're gonna win Game 7 and move on to play the more than likely the Lakers. It'll be like another bubble matchup, hopefully. I don't know. I see Lakers fans are some of the most delusional fans I've ever seen. They are them and the Warriors fans. Like once they start, like Laker fans, I've hated Laker fans since I was in like high school, like over 10 years ago. Like I've hated Laker fans for a long time. So they're so delusional. So they're like, we got a better overall team, blah blah blah. Trust me, I am more afraid of the Suns than I am of the Lakers. Believe that. Like I am way more afraid of Devin Booker and Kevin Durant than I am Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Like I'm sorry, it's just they're like, when you think of LeBron James, he's an all-around player. You know, Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, you think scores, and that's scary. And they've been showing it. Like they're damn near averaging like damn near 70, 80 points to get combined for the series. It's ridiculous. So I'm not really worried about anyone else on the Lakers. I don't watch Lakers too much. So all the Lakers fans, let's be real. No one watches my shit. So all the Lakers fans are probably gonna be pissed off at this, but I don't like the Lakers. I just don't. I don't watch their games. I hear Austin Reeves is doing good. Then Hachimura or whatever, he's from Gonzaga. So that's right around where I live. So, you know, good for him, you know. But I'm not worried about them. Like, I'm not worried about, like, whoever their point guard is. Who is it? D'Angelo Russell? I'm not worried about him. He used to play on the Minnesota. Like, I care about him. Jamal Murray can handle that. And then you got Jokic, you got Aaron Gordon, you got MPJ, you got KCP playing defense too. It's like, I'm more afraid of the Warriors than the Lakers. But I know the Lakers are playing really well because, you know, playoff LeBron. So I gotta end the video though. We're almost at 15. So we're gonna lose next game, win Game 7. That's my prediction. Obviously, I want us to win Game 6, but that's just what I think. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.